So good day everyone. So today we'll have another discussion regarding to our subject, media and information literacy. So today class we will have another topic which is all about the responsible use of media and information. So in this lesson, we will discuss the three concepts which are the digital literacy, digital access, and digital citizenship. Then after discussing those three concepts, we will now proceed to the 9 elements of being a digital citizenship and the rules of netiquette. So let us now proceed first to the three concept under ng ating discussion today. And the first one is the digital literacy. So when we say digital literacy, it's all about the ability to use digital technologies, communication tools, and networks to locate, evaluate, use, and create information. So when we say digital literacy, it's all about knowing how to use technology and online tools effectively and safely. So this means having the ability to navigate and utilize computers, smartphones, apps, and the internet in our daily lives. So then, sir, how can we say if a person is a digital literate? So allow me to give you an example of a digital literate or a person as a digital literate. Like for instance, understanding how to check if the information is real or fake. Let's say you read news on Facebook. Being digital literate or literacy or being digitally literate means you know how to verify if that news came from a trusted sources, and that is digital literacy. But always remember, being digital literacy or digital literate is more than just knowing how to use those technologies and the internet. It's all about understanding how this technology works and using it responsibly to improve your life and stay safe online. And that is digital literacy. Next is the digital access. So class, when we say digital access, it's all about the ability to fully participate in digital society. So when we say digital access, it refers to ensure that all individuals have the opportunity to use like computers, smartphones, and the internet to connect with others, communicate, and access important information. So ayan. So meaning to say that digital access, it's all about making technology available and usable for everyone, no matter where they are or no matter where they live, how much they earn, or what their abilities are. Like for instance, diba, you as students, when you are making your academic papers, sometimes is gumagamit tayo ng mga digital tools like Google Documents or yung tinatawag natin Google Docs para po mas mapabilis yung giving of information natin at para po at least makapag-brainstorming tayo, diba? So by using these digital tools like Google Docs, you as students from different places can work together on group projects. You can easily modify or edit content you include in your papers, and somehow you communicate seamlessly without meeting in person. And that is digital access. Now let us proceed to the third concept, which is the digital citizenship. So since we are done with the digital concept or digital literacy and digital access, let us now proceed to the digital citizenship or digital citizenship. So when we say digital citizenship, it is the ability of someone to navigate our digital environment in a way that is safe and responsible, and to actively and respectfully engage in these spaces. So when we say digital citizenship, class, take note, it is all about being responsible and respectful when we are using technology and the internet. It means we know how to behave properly online, we protect our personal information, and we treat others kindly in the digital world. So let me give you some examples to help you understand better about digital citizenship. Like for instance, imagine your classmate posts a picture on social media. Instead of leaving comments or giving comments or giving means comments or teasing them, you say something nice like, wow, ang ganda mo naman. Wow, such a great photo. Or instead of saying hurtful comments, you will leave some complimenting words in order to uplift them. So, being respectful online means avoiding hurtful words or being supportive to others. And that is being a digital citizenship. So, we make sure the internet a safer and better place for everyone. And always remember, class, how we act online reflects who we are in real life. And that is for digital citizenship. Am I clear? Alright, since we are done discussing the three concepts, which are the digital literacy, digital access, and digital citizenship, let us now proceed to the 9 elements of digital citizenship. And we have here, the first one is digital access. So when we say digital access, once again, it is all about the equitable distribution of technology. So this element this element of digital citizenship ensure that all individuals have the opportunity to use technologies and in order to connect with others, communicate with someone, and access important information as well. So it ensures that everyone can participate freely online. So as responsible digital citizens, we should also help promote equal access. It's like give and take, diba? Like for instance, we can share resources or credible sources. We can also join programs that provide devices to students, or maybe giving education or educate others about free tools they can use, and that is digital access. The second one is, of course, the digital commerce. I know some of you are already familiar with digital commerce since, di ba, most of the people in the present times is gumagamit ng mga online shopping, yung mga online shopping store like Shopee, Shein, Lazada. Yan. So, digital commerce, it's all about buying and selling products or services over the internet like Shopee, Shein, and Lazada. And take note, last, kapag sinabi natin digital commerce, it is sometimes known as e-commerce. Ayan. So, next one is the digital communication. So, when we say digital communication, class, it's like the communication we are doing in person. But since we're talking about digital, so of course, it's all about digital communication. So, it is the type of communication in a way like we send and receive messages, ideas, and information using digital devices like smartphones, computers, and the internet. It's how we communicate through things like emails, social media, video calls, and even text messages. Let's say, for example, you're talking to your friend through Facebook Messenger. So you are sending text messages, pictures, and even voice messages. So that's an example of digital communication. We are using technology to stay connected with someone far away, and that is digital communication. The next one is the digital etiquette. So when we say digital etiquette, it is the proper and respectful way we behave when communicating or interacting online. So just like in real life, we need to be polite and respectful when using technology and sa internet as well. So this includes how we send messages, how we post things on social media, and how we treat others in the digital world. Like for example, when you are texting or chatting with friends, you wouldn't want to send a rude or hurtful message, right? Aside from that is avoid oversharing. So, you need to be careful not to post too much personal information online kasi po nagiging reason o nagiging way yon para makuha yung mga personal information na ginagamit ng mga manloloko, 'di ba? Like sa mga scamming. Ayan. So, always remember class, something should stay private. And those examples are some examples of being a bad digital etiquette. Next is the digital literacy. If you are digital literate, you know how to use or you know how to use a search engine like Google or to find articles, videos, or website that can help you with your research or other academic papers or other aspects. So you also know how to evaluate whether the information you find is reliable or not. So that is digital literacy, having a skill or having the skills and knowledge to use digital devices like computers, smartphones, and tablets in order to access and understand information online. So next one is digital health and welfare. So it's all about diba, as humans, we are exposed to the technologies. So we've been using our phones and computers, diba, a lot of times in order to chat with our friends, diba, browsing through our Facebook feeds or sa ating mga Facebook feeds, and after a few hours we start to feel tired or maybe our eyes hurt. So that's an example of not managing our digital health. So class, it's important to take breaks, rest your eyes, and make sure you're not spending too much time on your phone or computer. So that's part of digital health and welfare. It's all about making sure that we use digital tools like the internet, social media, and devices in a way that keeps us healthy both mentally and physically. It also includes knowing how to manage screen time, protect our privacy, and avoid harmful things online. And that is for digital health and welfare. The next one is the digital law. So it's all about complying with online policy. So when we say digital law class, these are our rules and laws that govern how we use technology and the internet. It also includes laws that protect our rights and ensure that we are using digital tools like social media, websites, and devices in a fair and legal and in legal way or in legal way. So digital law also helps yung mga illegal activities para po at least, di ba, mabigyan ng justice yung mga naliloko like manloko like paggawa or panloko through illegal activities online such as cyberbullying, hacking, or piracy. Ayan. So next one is the digital rights and responsibility. So when we say digital rights and responsibility, it's all about our freedom as online user. It's like having certain privileges and at the same time understanding that we also have to act responsibly while using them. So in simple words, digital rights are the things we are allowed to do online, like accessing information, expressing opinions, and using digital tools. But with these rights, we also have responsibilities to respect others, protect our privacy, and avoid doing things that can harm others online. Like for example, karapatan natin bilang mga Facebook user na mag-post or mag-comment online. Pero of course, di ba, meron tayong responsibility na hindi mag-spread ng mga fake news or mambully through online. So in that way, so everyone can enjoy using the internet safely and fairly, and that is digital rights and responsibility. Last one is the digital security. So when we say digital security and privacy, in simple terms, it's like locking your house to keep it safe. But for your online things, you need to protect your personal data, passwords, and devices so that no one can misuse them. For example, kapag may online account ka, tulad ng Facebook or email, kailangan maglagay ng strong password, 'di ba? In terms of digital security and privacy, I think if gagawa kayo ng mga online accounts, avoid using easy passwords like yung mga generic passwords like 123 or yung mga password na sa tingin nyo is kayang mahulaan ng mga manloloko because people can easily guess those. So you should also avoid clicking on suspicious links or sharing your passwords with anyone para po maiwasan pong ma-hack ang ating mga accounts. So in this element, it is all about giving protection of our personal information, devices, and online accounts from bad people who might try to steal it or harm them. It's about keeping ourselves safe from online dangers like hackers, scammers, and viruses. And of course, under na ating digital security and privacy, we have two types. The first one is the flame war and the Netiquette. So when we say flame war, it's like an online away or online fight where people are just shouting at each other through their posts or messages instead of listening to each other's opinion. Like for example, kung may tao na nag-post ng opinion tungkol sa isang pelikula and the other people disagree and start calling each other names like stupid or you don't know anything, that's a flame war. Instead of having a nice discussion about why they like or didn't like the movies, they just start fighting and disrespecting each other. So, meaning to say, a flame war is when people argue or fight online. So, usually by posting angry or rude comments. So, these arguments can get really heated and instead of solving a problems or having respectful discussion, it turns into a back and forth of insults and mean words. The second one is the netiquette. So when we say netiquette, these are the set of rules for behaving properly online. So netiquette means using the internet in a way that show kindness and respect to other people. It's about knowing how to behave in online spaces, just like how you would behave in person. It's all about good manners or proper behavior that we should follow when using the internet, just like in real life. So we need to be polite and respectful to others when communicating online. It's like, diba? Like following rules for being nice while chatting, posting, or sharing things on the internet. Like, for instance, kapag may kachat ka online, kailangan mo maging magalang, of course. Diba? If you disagree with someone, don't use bad words or insult them. Instead, try to explain your point in a calm and respectful way. That is the netiquette. Alright, so since we are done discussing the 9 elements of digital citizenship, let us now proceed to the rules of netiquette. And we have 10 rules po, okay? So, the first rule, of course, is remember the human. When you are online, remember that the person you're communicating with is a real human being, just like you. Huwag mong kalimutan na ang mga tao sa kabilang dulo ng chat or post ay may feelings din po. Kaya maging magalang at hindi bastos sa pakikipag-usap. And that is the first rule. Again, remember they are human being too, just like you. Okay, the second rule is they adhere to the same standards of behavior online that you follow in real life. So the way you behave online should be the same how you would behave in person. Ibig sabihin, kung magalang ka sa personal or sa personal na buhay, dapat ganun ka rin online. Hindi porket nasa internet ka, pwede ka na maging bastos. Okay? And that is for the second rule. Okay? Next one is, the third rule is, know where you are in cyber space. So, understand the environment you are in. Whether it's a casual chat, a professional setting, or a social media platform. Magkaiba ang tone at paraan ng communication sa isang professional na website kumpara sa isang social media platform. Dapat alam mo kung anong klaseng lugar ang ginagamit mo online. Like for example, kung sa Facebook, pwede tayong magpatawa at maging casual. Pero kung nasa professional website tayo like LinkedIn, dapat magpaka-professional ka at seryoso sa mga post mo. Kasi nga 'di ba, ang purpose ng LinkedIn is para po makahanap tayo ng mga work or mga trabaho. Okay? So the fourth rule is respect other people's times and bandwidth. When we say bandwidth, class, it is the energy or the mental capacity required to deal with a situation. In relation to the netiquette, we need to be mindful of how much time and data you are taking from others. So, avoid wasting their time if sa tingin mo it is not worthy of their time. Huwag magpadala ng sobra-sobrang messages or content na hindi naman importante. It's like consuming your time and their time as well on things na hindi naman importante. Kung may like for instance, diba ganito, kung may nakausap kang kaibigan at nag-chat siya ng mahabang messages, tapusin mo na agad ang usapan. Huwag mo nang dagdagan kung hindi naman siya importante o hindi naman siya important para po hindi magkaroon ng, at least diba, hindi magkaroon ng time consuming. Hindi siya, at least hindi magagamit or makukonsume yung time nyo sa isa. Okay? Unless it's chismis, diba? Ayan. So, rule number 5 is make yourself look good online. So, gumawa ng magandang imahe ng iyong sarili through online. So, you need to present yourself in a positive and respectful way online. So, just like you would in real life. Kung gusto mo maging maayos ang tingin ng iba sa'yo, dapat maingat ka sa mga post at komento mo. Iwasan, like for instance, iwasan ang mag-post ng mga bagay na hindi kaka-proud o pwedeng makasama sa reputation mo or reputation mo as a person. So, example, kung magpo-post ka ng pictures, so, siguraduhin mo na presentable ito at hindi nakakaya. Iwasan din ang mga post na sa tingin mo is makakasira ng pangalan mo o ng ibang tao. And that is for the rule number 5, make yourself look good online. So the rule number 6 is share expert knowledge. So if you know something well, share it with others in order to help them. Kung may alam ka na pwedeng makatulong sa iba, huwag kang mag-antubiling ibahagi ito. Pero of course, you need to make sure first na tama ang mga content na ibibigay mo or ibabahagi mo. Diba? Kung may kaalaman ka sa paggawa ng website, so like for instance, kung may kaalaman ka sa paggawa ng website, pwede mong tulungan ng mga kaalaman gustong gumawa ng sarili ng website sa pamamagitan ng sharing ng tips or through sharing content sa isang articles. The 7th rule is keep flame wars under control. So if you see an argument online, try to calm things and make it respectful. Kung may nag-aaway online, hindi ka dapat magdagdag sa ingay o hindi ka dapat sumali or dumagdag pa sa ingay nila. Imbes na magpaalala, tulungan mong gawing maayos ang pag-uusap nung nag-aaway na yon. Ayan. So rule number 8 is respect other people's privacy. So when we say respect other people's privacy, don't share personal information about others without their permission or consent. Kung may kilala kang tao at nagbahagi siya ng private details sa iyo, huwag mo itong ikalat or gawing public nang hindi siya humihingi or hindi ka humihingi ng permiso or ng consent sa tao na yun, diba? Para po at least ma-preserve natin yung respeto doon sa tao. Tsaka yung at least yung privacy. Rule number 9 is don't abuse your power. Huwag mong gamitin ang iyong kapangyarihan sa masama while using the internet or online. So if you have control over a platform or space like being a moderator sa mga Facebook, use it responsibly and fairly. Kung ikaw ay admin role, huwag mong abusihin yung power mo or position mo. Like for instance, kung ikaw ay admin ng isang Facebook group, huwag mong gamitin ang iyong kapangyarihan para i-ban ang mga taong na wala na ba, or huwag ka mag-post something na sa tingin mo is makakasira sa inyong Facebook page. Ayan, or Facebook group. Number 10 is be forgiving of other people's mistake. If someone makes a mistake online, forgive them. Forgive them, class, instead of attacking them. Lahat tayo ay may pagkakataon na magkamali, di ba? Kung may nag-comment ng maling spelling or hindi magandang grammar sa isang post, huwag agad i-bash or sabihin na bobo. Like, di ba? Sometimes, yung mga Pilipino, 'Diba? Kapag may nakitang mali, especially sa grammar, sabihin natin na bobo or tanga. Instead na mag-comment ka, instead of saying these hurtful comments, mag-comment ka na lang na something na sa tingin mo is at least makakatulong sa kanila, 'di ba? Ayan. And ayan, tapos na tayo. And ayan po yung rules of netiquette natin. 10 rules of netiquette. And that's the end of our discussion for today.